We are at the Kunsthaus here in Zurich, Switzerland today. This is one of the great art museums in the world. Zurich's Kunsthaus Museum is the largest art museum in Switzerland. The museum houses one of the most important art collections in Switzerland. Behind these doors is a collection of art from the Middle Ages all the way to contemporary art. We will be looking at the controversial collection of Emil Buhrle and in a moment or two revealing the top 25 pieces in the entire collection. There's some great art and a great story here, so do not miss. Stay tuned. The museum owes 2/3 of its art to donations and loans by private citizens. The major donor is the late Emil Buhrle. He was an arms manufacturer and Swiss industrialist who sold arms to the Nazis and to the Allies. As World War II ended, he was the richest man in Switzerland and spent a lot of his money on art. The art you're about to see is from the Buhrle collection at the Kunsthaus in Zurich. As we look at the current installation of the Buhrle collection, I don't want to start a 10-hour non-stop discussion of arms dealers and Nazi art and the like. I'll simply say that the museum does a first-rate job of presenting the historical context and provides a discussion of the Buhrle collection. Today, let's just enjoy the art, which is on loan to the Kunsthaus until at least 2034. This Peter Paul Rubens is the final piece I'm highlighting from the Buhrle collection. A very difficult task is picking the top 25 at the Kunsthaus in Zurich. After a lot of research and review, here are my top 25, and we're leading off number 1, a safe choice, Claude Monet's Water Lilies. And by the way, none of the top 25, my top 25, are part of the Buhrle collection. original museum was drawn up by architects Carl Moser and Robert Kurgel, and it opened back in 1910. A $230 million extension by London-based architect David Chipperfield was opened in 2020. Thanks so much for joining us on our tour of the Kunsthaus Art Museum here in Zurich.